Hello once again. So today let's see how we can use a Arduino UNO board uh, with the AVR Microchip Studio. So AVR Microchip Studio manufactures the Atmega series controller. So Arduino actually uses Atmega 328 series. So now if you are developing certain basic applications or you want to learn some of the assembly related language, then you can actually use Microchip Studio for deeper debugging. So what you're supposed to do is just go to Microchip Studio website and just download the Microchip Studio for your operating system that you are using. You can actually write assembly C++ code for compiling the program, and you can flash it to the Arduino UNO. So how to use Arduino UNO? Just go to the getting started with Arduino UNO. So as you can see here, Arduino UNO comes with the USB B type connector. So you connect the B type to the Arduino UNO and a A type connector to the computer, and you can see a power on indication. Once it is done, just you need to go to the device manager setting. So that I will just show you here. So let me plug my Arduino UNO. Once you plug your Arduino UNO onto the USB port of your system, you can just plug it. So you need to install the necessary drivers for it. So once you do that, let me take you to the device manager. So yes, it comes over here. So what you need to do is, on your computer, just go to the startup menu and just find device manager here. So you'll get a device manager something like this. So in this device manager, you need to search. So let me give you a picture of this. Add a window. Okay. So this is what the device manager that I was talking about. So you get a device manager on your Windows. So just on the device manager, you need to search the USB port here. So this is the one you need to find out, the COM port. So you can just find this COM port section and just make sure that you are actually using one of this COM port number. So make a note of this COM port number. In my case, it is CH340 based Arduino UNO, which uses COM5. So once you know this information, go back to the let me go to the UNO section back. Now the process remains same here. So you need to install the IDE and open the Arduino UNO. Now before that, let me take you to simple way of compiling the code with the Arduino UNO. That is pretty straightforward application. You need to open the Arduino UNO. In the UNO, how is that exactly it flashes the code. So after connecting, you can just open any application. So let me open a simple applications here. Maybe if I blink application, so this is the application. So here is the blink application that I have opened. Now here, what you need to do is you need to simply compile this code here. So once you compile, you can see the output sections coming here. It's compiling the code now. And one important thing you need to mark here, the preferences. So just click on this file menu, you get a preference. So in the preference, just to make sure that this part show the verbose output during upload. Okay, this is something important for us. So why I'm insisting is I need to know the application, the AVR dude application that are actually used for compiling, sorry, the debugging process. So whenever the code will be flashed onto the controller, we need to see which application. So I want you to focus on this particular settings. Okay, so the output should be marked. So see, mark it. I'll show you what happens here. You can see after compilation, okay, 1 second. I need to set my COM ports here. Board is selected and my port is 5. I need to make a selection here. Make the selection of COM port and just do this. So once you do this, you can see here it's uploading. Now once you're uploading, just have a look at a closer look at this. I'm going to show you this particular section clearly. Look at this output section clearly. So in the output section, you have to just see how what and all procedure it followed. You see here, see system configuration file. Okay, copy this entire path. Okay, copy this entire line, and this particular entire line, Control C. You just do this and go to and also this will actually tell you all the settings over here. I think yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Yeah, okay. This it's here. It's not this particular section. Yes, it's here. Yeah. This is the configuration. Okay. So after you see global variables used here, you get a window here. Global variable used and local variable maximum is 2048. So this entire line. Okay. Copy this entire line. This particular line. Copy this entire line till here. In that I will tell you what and all you need not have to worry about, because we need to change certain things. So go to the any of the simple open in your window. You just open one simple text file here. Just open a simple text file, and just copy it. Okay, this entire line is required for us. So now I will tell you what and all we need to do here in this case. So this, let's save this part. I need it. I have opened a simple notepad and I copied it onto this. I can just show you that copied content. Okay, so we have a notepad. Okay, this is what I did here. Have a look at this. So I have opened a simple notepad file here and I just copied the content, whatever I captured it from the Arduino UNO, Arduino IDE. So this is important. So I'll tell you how you're supposed to manage this. So later what you need to do is you need to go to now another application. Now we need to open a Microchip Studio, that is the AVR Studio. So the application supposed to be this is my Microchip Studio. It's all AVR Studio. Now let me work on this. So what you need to do here in this Microchip Studio, let me begin by creating a file, new project. I'm going to create a new project. Choose the option here as Microchip Studio. Let me show you this window here. Okay, it's not popping up. Yeah, so what we do is we click on file, new, and we create the selection as assembler here. Just click on assembler, just select assembly file, assemble file, and just okay, say this. Now you will get a new window for us. We can type the assembly instructions over here. So okay, one second. File, project. Okay, this is the one. Sorry, I think I created. So let me repeat again. So what I did here is I just created file, new, just click on new project, file, new project. So once you do this, a window will open. So a window will appear something like this. Now here we need to click on assembler. You need to name the project. Let me name it as test file as my first assembly file that I'm going to create. I can shape it in any location you wish. Just say OK for this. Now you will it will ask you the next window, it will come here. So you get a wizard, something like this, and here we need to choose the device. Okay, the device that you can search here as ATmega 328, because Arduino uses one of this chipset, ATmega 328. So ATmega 328P is a DIP package. So select this package and say OK to this. So you will get this section of the window. Now you see here, so you are now ready to type the code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type one of the simple instructions. So let me take Q O L LDI R16 comma 0x25, and let me make it STS 0x200 comma R16. I'm just loading a value to R16, and from R16 I'm loading back to a location called 200 location in the data RAM, and I'm just going to do this instead of start. Let me not loop it. I just say wait, and I'll give my wait instruction here. So this is my first program that I'm going to run. Let me compile this code. So you need to compile, you need to do it in the section here, project. On the build section, you can see a build solution. You can just to build it. You should see 0 error, 0 warning here. So that means it's compiled properly. Now, let me flash this code onto the Arduino UNO. Now, whatever the application that I need to flash it. So before that, let me tell you what to be done for that. So go here to the external tool settings. Okay, just click on external tool setting here. So an external tool setting appears something like this. So click on the external tool setting, and once you click on external tool setting, you can actually add the tool setting that you want. So for example, I added one more, so let me add a new tool. For example, this is Arduino. Let me type here Arduino UNO. Okay, I will just make it as Arduino UNO, and I need to fill the command here. Okay, this is very important thing that we need to do. So we need to go back to that the text file that we created. Okay, so now you see here open the text file that we have pasted with the content. Now in this content, what you need to find is the location. Okay, so the location of the AVR Dude. AVR Dude is an application that is here, which is installed by Arduino IDE. So where it will be using this application to flash the board. So we are now giving it as an external link to flash this, and there are some commands that are passed for the tool, where which port is this, which target device, what is the baud rate, and all that information. So keeping this in the mind, so we need to configure this in the external tool. So that, let me take you back to the Arduino, the AVR Microchip Studio Startup. So here what we are supposed to do is, I'm going to add a new tool. It's called that Arduino UNO. Okay, you can just give any name, does not matter. Command is a location where you are copying that the location of AVR Dude. Here it is. See, just have a look at this. This is a location. So it's there in that the first line of the file. So C drive, that AVR Dude application where it is installed. So this location you should point out. So you should copy the first line of the code for that line. So let me show you that for your convenience again. So let me take you there. Yes. So what I'm insisting you is to copy this line. Okay, this is a line. Okay, remove that code, just put a .exe here and copy. Okay, this is .exe. You can browse also, you can find out this location in your drive, is it there or not. Just use this location and copy it. Apart from that, something else also required for the next line, that is -c. Just remove that quotes and compiling dot, you need to insert here colon. Okay, sorry, the quotes, just insert a quote, and we need to give the location of the configuration file. Okay, this is the configuration file, hyphen, then as it is, all this parameter, and the hyphen ends here. The COM port name, okay, if it is COM5, you need to enter COM5. In my case, this is COM5. Baud rate is here, hyphen D, the location of the flash. Okay, this location we can enter as you know what, in your case, what is that location where that project is created. It is usually created in you can just give it as this. Okay, I think you can copy this part. What I will do is, I will just make a change on this as it is. So okay, let me copy this line. So just make it as, instead of U flash, W. Okay, yeah, it's here, this line. Okay, U flash colon. What you can do is just go here, this part of the line. Where is that? Yeah, it's here. Let me delete this. Okay, U flash colon W. So you have this here. This is that we need to copy. u flash w colon dollar project directory debug. This set of things you just copied. Okay, so if I copy this here, this entire location, this much, just Control C, and now go back to the application, that is AVR Microchip Studio here, and you need to paste that arguments. Okay, this is the argument. So make sure that here you have to be little careful about the comport setting and all, what you are doing it here. So once you do this, that's it. Say okay to this. Okay, now I need to flash this code. So as soon as you are going to build, okay, build the application. So I'm going to build the solution here. I can actually go to debug. Before that, debug. Debug, you can just do, what I will do is I'm going to now flash this code. So under tools, you can see Arduino UNO has come here. You can see here the tool sections. So you can find this application. So click on the tool section and go to this Arduino UNO that you created. You're supposed to see a window where automatically the programming will be taken care. So this is how you actually flash the code onto the Arduino UNO. So let me give some more details about this, like how do you simulate this code. Okay, simulation is quite simple. Just to go to the debug session and just use start debug window. So here you have start debug here. So just click on this. So what we need to do here is we need to set whether we are going to use in a simulation mode or in the debug mode. So what we can do here is we have set an option actually for the programming. So we need to remove that. So I have an option here, an external tools. Let me remove this. So you have an option here as custom programming. So just in this section, if you selected custom program, just use it as simulator here. Okay. So once it is done, let me take you back to the ASM here. So you have simulator now. So just now build and debug and start debugging and break. So if we do this, it will take you to the debug window. Okay, now what you can do here is you can just observe the register window. What you can do is you can just add some watch window value here, say R16 you want to monitor. Just click this value, and you want to monitor any memory, you can just find it out here. So let me take you the steps. So this is a single step, F11 is single step. Just see here 37 is loaded, but actually this value is supposed to be in hexadecimal. Just make it so. Now see 25 is loaded to R16. So if you want to watch the memory, you can just click here, you select which memory you want to. So this is the data RAM I wanted to monitor. I can just give you the address 0x200 I'll give here. So 200. So yes, you can see here 25 has come here. So this is a simple way of debugging within the code. So if you are flashing the program onto the Arduino UNO, you just click here and just run this Arduino UNO serial, or it will take you to the new window and it will flash the code onto the chip. So this is how you do the programming. So thank you for watching.